Hey, my lovely angels. Hola, mis bellas amores. Welcome back to my channel. So, I'm back. I am back from my trip before that. I feel like you guys could probably tell I am dark as heck. But it's okay, because black is beautiful. But seriously, I got so tan. If you like looking up close, you can tell I have these sunburns in this area. I'm not wearing foundation right now. I just kind of lightened up underneath my under eyes. I have some lashes and lip gloss on, but everything else, my natural skin or whatever. So I just wanted to make today's video a bit different from my usual content. So we're not doing a makeup look, we're not reviewing a product, we're not doing a hairstyle, because obviously my hair is already done. We are listening up because I'm going to be telling you guys a story. So I really feel like you guys probably would be more interested getting to know me a little bit more than just seeing straight content. So today's story is going to be one from my youth of dumb times. But before we do get into that story, I just want to mention, for those of you guys that didn't see my last video, make sure to go check it out, give it some love, give it a shout out, Other than that, I do have some really creative content coming out on TikTok. I want to maybe even start a series of just talking about things that Afro-Latinas go through, just in general, the Afro-Latina community, get a little bit more engagement out of you guys on my Instagram story, and just interact with you guys more. I really want to get to know you guys, and I want you guys to be able to get to know me. But to not take too long, we're just gonna jump right in. And we're back. So this story I'm telling you guys, if you read the caption, obviously is the first time I snuck out of my house. Now, to give you guys a little bit of background, the person or the people I snuck out with, I don't talk to two of them. Nah, if I'm being honest, I really don't talk to all of them anymore. One of them, I very occasionally, which is my ex, like, he very occasionally hits me up to check up on me, I guess, to see how we are. Like, I guess just check in with each other, nothing crazy, really, just that. But, but yeah, everyone else I don't talk to, so it's just life, nothing I'm mad about, we just all are living our own lives. So, to start off, my mother went away to DR. She left me alone with my brothers, and of course my brothers, they weren't as attentive as a normal brother would be. They're like really checking up on you. Like, they would check up on me occasionally, but not like enough to know what I had planned. Now, I'll leave certain things out just because, we're on YouTube, whatever. But I was sleeping in my mother's room because my mom's room kind of locked. So what I decided to do was, we waited. I texted my boyfriend at the time. I was just like, I need to wait for everyone to go to sleep before I try to do this because I don't want to get caught. And, I was worried. So we ended up, actually, they ended up coming to pick me up at 1 a.m. in the morning. And I was sleeping and I had to quietly leave my mom's room, lock the door so they wouldn't hear me, and if they check on me, the door wouldn't be open and find me. But before I left the room, I stuffed underneath the bed with pillows and stuff. I love how I'm whispering, if they can hear me. Well, either way, it's been a while. But literally, I stuffed the bottom of the pillow, and then I quietly tiptoed downstairs to the living room, where I didn't want to open the door because my door in my house makes a lot of noise. So it's you hear that door open and you hear it close. So it's like you're caught as soon as you close that door. So I had to leave through the front house window. So the living room window, it's 3 windows. One huge one that doesn't open, it's just a glass window, and then 2 side ones that slide up. You can push it up and they open. So I had to leave from the left, my left side window, and my boyfriend was there, and I had to slide my body out like a snake. And I was so scared because like the window obviously is higher up, not super high but higher up, so I didn't want to like roll my ankle or anything. So he like kind of like helped lower me down, and then we ran to that car. Once we left the car, I started calling one of my best friends at the time, and I was like, hey girl, yo, I just escaped my house, da 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 da, do you want to come, we'll pick you up. And then she's like, she has some sense, so whatever, she was just like, girl, I'm not getting caught up, I'm not gonna do that, I'm not really gonna trouble my parents. I'm like, she's like, be careful, but you guys have fun. And I was just like, at the time I was like so lean, but luckily she didn't. I mean, nothing happened, but luckily she didn't. So then we continue onward. First, I believe we went to a 7-Eleven. We got a few snacks and stuff, and then we were bored, so we went to the marina by us, and we went to like the docks where the boats were parked, and we were just walking around there, and they were just saying funny stuff like, imagine we went on that boat and this happened, or we did that, or whatever. And I'm just like, no, guys, like, someone could be sleeping on their boat because, people live on their boats. So I was like, let's not do that. And then we got a little bored. So it was four of us. And we got a little bored. And so we left the marina and went to, like, this nearby park. And now at the park, we were just hanging out. We were just hanging out, being, dumb teenagers. There was like one person walking their dog, and mind you, it's already like almost 2 a.m. at this point, and I'm just like, huh? But we're like, we can't be quiet, we can't draw attention, or they're gonna call the cops or something. They're like, what are you guys doing here out? And the person that was driving didn't even have a license at that time. I don't even think, honestly, I think they barely even had a permit at that time. So we could not, I was a big risk. So after a little while, stuff occurred. We left the park and we went to get food because at this point we're all starving, like so hungry. I mean, it's 1 a.m. we shouldn't even be awake, but we were starving. And not to mention, this car isn't even like, obviously it's not our car, so the car was my ex's best friend's mom. So my ex's best friend, his mom's car. So we are driving around with his mom's car, and we won't go to the Taco Bell drive-thru. I feel like the workers were looking at us like, they look kind of young to be out at this time. But they didn't question it. We got our food. We all got $5 boxes because, of course, at this time, none of us were working. So who has money like that? So we all bought food. We hung out. And then I remember now, like, mind you, I'm like speeding this up, but this was over a period of time. Like, all this stuff was happening, things were occurring, whatever. It was like, so there was like a party, I think, that was still going on, that was like kind of finishing up, but it's still going on. We pulled up to that. It was pretty dead. We stayed there for not that long, and then we left. And after this, I was just like, okay, I think I should go home. But we first dropped off my first friend at her house because it was 2 of us, 2 girls, 2 guys. And she got home, and then I was last because the 2 guys lived close to each other. I think the 2 guys lived close to each other, or my ex was staying over his house, his best friend's house. So it was one of those 2. So they had to drop me off, but now the struggle was it was easy coming down from the window because this is the window and this is the ground. So I was like, it was kind of easy to get out, but now I had to get in. So I was like, no, I need you to come help me. I was like, I need you to like give me a boost up so I could pull myself up and get out into the window and sneak in. And I forgot to mention, I had extra clothes. Like, I came downstairs with like PJ type of looking thing, and I had extra clothes I had stuffed in the couch in case I got home and I woke someone up. It would just look like I was just downstairs, like getting water in the middle of there, whatever. So I got in and I immediately started changing. Like, I literally took off all my clothes and I threw on this long gown, and then I stuffed my clothes in the couch because I was like, okay, if they catch me with clothes now, that defeats the whole purpose of me changing, does it? So I resumed to walk upstairs. I closed the window and everything. I walked upstairs and I got home at like 3, 4 a.m. somewhere on there. I locked the door very quietly. I heard someone wake up and I was just like, so I went into the bed and I knocked. I went to sleep. And I didn't even wake up, I think, till the afternoon the next day. I was so tired that day. And I just remember thinking, like, through that entire, like, at least for the first hour of being out of my house, like, oh my God, if I get caught, oh my God, if they figure out I'm not home, I was, like, freaking out. I was literally so paranoid. Meanwhile, everyone else seemed so calm, and I was just like, oh my God. But then after the hour passed, I kind of, I guess, pushed it to the back of my head and continued on because I was like, well, I'm already out now. Shit, I might as well enjoy it. So that occurred. And the next day, I just remember all of us talking about it. And we were just laughing about it, thinking it's funny. And now looking back, it was very mature because, like, anything could have happened. Car accident. We could have got the police called on us. We could have ended up, like, spending a night in jail, like, whatever. I mean, we weren't doing anything illegal, but besides him driving that car, but we were all minors, and we were out way late with our parents even knowing. So just so much could have gone wrong. So I just thank God that I got back home safe. But I do, like, I think it was important. I had these memories now to look back on, and I learned a lot. Like, it's true what they say, like, the people that you think maybe are going to be your friends forever are the first ones to go. So you just kind of got to normalize being, like, keeping to yourself. And you don't have to keep to yourself, but normalize putting yourself first. Because I feel like I put myself first for a lot of some of these friends. And for what? Because now we don't even talk. We're not even friends. And it's because you'll probably hear me say this a lot. Like, I can only give someone 100%. They either get 100 or they get 0. I can't half anything. Like, I have to give it my all. When I do something, I give it my all. So, like, if you're the type of friend that's gonna give me 50% or 20 or 75, like, up and down whenever you want, then you're just gonna get nothing back from me, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna distance myself very respectfully, very slowly, where you'll get to a point where you're like, damn, what happened with me and her? And I just know, I'm like, no, I couldn't do that. Because if you're a priority for me, and I'm not even on your top 20 list, then yikes. That's what happens a lot with all these friendships in high school. You put someone first and they put you last. But that was my little story time on the first time I snuck out of my house. I'm not super proud of it, but a memory. And if you guys want to find out more, like, story times or stuff, tell you stuff about my experiences or my life in general, let me know. Because I'm not sure if you guys are interested in really hearing about all my dark little secrets that are hidden in the closet. But nothing too crazy. It's honestly nothing too crazy. But thank you guys for listening. And once again, please make sure to come and watch our next episode. I'm going to continue to post content as long as I know that you guys are going to continue to watch and enjoy it. So I'm super excited. I feel like the future is going to bring us a lot. Like, I just have a gut feeling that, like, something good is going to come out of all of this. And I just can't wait to build this community with all of you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your weekends, for me at least. And yeah, honestly, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Whether you're watching this at night and you're gonna are ending your day, or in the morning. I hope you guys all have a wonderful and beautiful day, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye, mi amores.